Jai Hind friends, today I have been chosen a very good interesting topic. The topic is Indo-Sri Lanka relationship. For better understanding and assimilation of the topic, I will divide my topic into three parts: introduction, and the main body, and the challenge and the conclusion. In introduction I will tell what is the topic and why it is important. In main body I will list out the present situation, two challenges and solution regarding it, and in the conclusion part I will give my opinion on the topic what is Indo-Sri Lanka relationship. So coming on the Indo-Sri Lanka relationship, the Indo-Sri Lanka ties can be traced back 2500 years ago. The legacy of the Indo-Sri Lanka relations can be traced in the intellectual intercourse, linguistic intercourse and cultural intercourse. So Indo-Sri Lanka ties are very important for both the countries. They have many reasons: the trade reasons, political reasons, and the some challenges are also there which Indo-Sri Lanka are facing today's in the recent years. The first challenge which I have identified is the fishermen issue, and the second challenge I have identified is the challenge Chinese influence on the Sri Lanka. That's why the economic crisis has been there, and it has attributed to the economic crisis which has deepened in the Sri Lanka, which is a country of our maritime neighbor. So what are the challenges which I have identified are: first is fishermen issue. The fishermen issue is the Sri Lankan Navy arrest the Indian fishermen who catches the fish with the mechanized trawlers, and this is the main contention between the India and Sri Lanka ties, and Sri Lanka demands India to ban the mechanized trawler so that it does not harm the Tamil or that Sri Lankan fishermen to catch their fish. This is the first challenge which I have identified. The solution is simple. It can be resolved by diplomatic ties or conveying our message to the Sri Lankan side, so to cooperate in the arrest of that Indian fisherman. The second is Chinese influence. We all know that debt trap policy of China has made economic crisis worsen in many countries, and the one is in the list is Sri Lanka. Giving debt on the higher interest rate has led to economic crisis in Sri Lanka, and the Hambantota port has also been given lease to the Chinese side for 99 years. The reason is given simple, that they are using it for economic purposes, but we all know that the satellite has shown that submarines has been docked many times on the Hambantota port, and this is a worrying situation for our national security and integrity of our nation. So we have to the solution regarding it can be conveying our message diplomatically and aggressively making a policy in which we have succeeded also by leasing a port of Sri Lanka for the crude oil purposes. So lastly, I will conclude my topic on giving my opinion on Indo-Sri Lanka relationship. The Indo-Sri Lanka relationship is very, very important because it is our maritime neighbor, and it comes between the Indian Ocean, where the transportation and shipment of the main trade is happening. And if we will lose strategic edge on the Sri Lanka, then it will only harm us in the long run, and China will dominate the Indian Ocean, and we cannot become a world power which we are aiming to. Thank you. Jai Hind.